So we're going to call you the taint.
Yeah, you're the taint of this situation.
Yeah. Yes, you are a taint.
Hope you had a good vacation, though.
Yeah, I hope you had a good vacation.
The Cracked Cauldron is a podcast hosted by Ed Bolden-Greer and Jacob A. Garner. In each episode, Ed and Jacob will have free-flowing conversations about life, culture, and personal growth.
No thought too dumb.
No question too deep.
The conversation starts here. Welcome to the Cauldron.
Hey, Jacob, how you doing, man?
Doing all right.
You're doing okay?
I'm squonking it.
Well, let's look at the fit.
Oh.
Your work fit for the day.
This is the, there you go.
Okay.
Black scrubs, black on black with...
black hat, black scrubs. You're in your Johnny Cash era.
Yeah. The man in black, baby.
Happy birthday again.
Hey, thank you, Ed. And by the way, that was a very, very sweet card that you and Jared gave me. I mean, the Hallmark, the pre-written shit in there, not that sweet. But the messages you guys wrote were very, very sweet. And I can't help but notice, because I can't fucking see you clearly, what is in the fucking bag right here?
Well, this is a little gift from the podcast.
Oh.
So why don't you go ahead and open it?
Okay. All right. Oh, it's like a shirt.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, get the fuck out of here. Oh, my God.
So I'm going to tell you, we're prone to buying you statues, right?
Yeah.
Well, I saw this at CreepyCon.
You did.
On a guy, and we said to him, "Where'd you get that?" And he told us, and we got one.
You ordered it while we were at CreepyCon. That's so
Yep.
fun. Wait, that's where I saw this shirt before.
Yep.
It was that really nice kid.
Yep.
Yeah.
So why don't you describe it, since we aren't videoing yet?
So it's a very colorful Hawaiian shirt with a series of multiple big green-headed aliens wearing Hawaiian shirts, throwing up a couple of peace signs, wearing sunglasses.
Reflectives.
It's just sick as hell.
It's so you.
It really is. It really is. Oh, dude, my next cruise. Oh, baby.
I just thought you would wear it next week to record.
Let me just wear it. I want to put it on right now. Let me just head into work tomorrow wearing this.
We figured that you'd just wear it completely chest open.
Oh, yeah.
Unbuttoned.
Absolutely.
So what's been going on?
Oh, man, I'm still recovering from the weekend.
Yeah,
I don't know when this episode's going to come out, but...
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, so we just got done with old CreepyCon.
Yep.
I don't know, yeah. I've just been really, really busy. Really tired.
Yeah.
I'll just say that.
I can agree with that. I was lucky enough to be able to take most of the day off yesterday. Oh. Now, for the Brew Crew, y'all know I had a little surgery, haven't been able to do anything, still on lifting restrictions and can't work out and all that, and I feel fat and all the things.
It's almost fall, baby.
I know.
I
know. Sweaters. Hide that fat. Yeah. But yesterday, I was able to take the entire morning. I started at 7:30 in the morning and finished by noon, mostly. And then I had to do a couple of things later, but I cleaned our entire house, top to bottom, literally.
Should you have done that?
Yeah. I wasn't lifting anything heavy. Everything, like high, low, everything, right? And so... I felt very fulfilled about that. We had been so busy. We're going on week 14 of not really having time off.
Yeah.
Jared has this weekend off.
Oh,
nice. So I have to teach.
Do nothing.
Well, he's probably going to have a list of honeydews, to be honest. Some outdoor stuff. But Yeah. So I got to clean the house, got to really dive into it. It's cathartic for me.
You know what's really funny, Ed? How similar you and I are
Yep.
in a lot of ways, because that's exactly what I did yesterday when I got home from work. Because I just had shit from like CreepyCon that I just placed on the table. Yep. I was like, I'll deal with this. But I could not relax yesterday, even after work, till I got everything fucking cleaned.
Yeah, it smells so good. It looks so good. And the only thing I didn't do yesterday was I didn't change the sheets.
Oh.
I just ran out of time. And so I got up this morning and did that. And I washed all of the throws that we have. We have like throws in the living room because it can be 90 degrees outside and we're still going to use a throw because we like that feeling,
Mm-hmm.
And then we have throws in the game room too. So, and I like to wash those every couple of months.
Yeah.
Just to freshen them up a little bit. So
that reminds me, I should do that.
Just got all of that done and it felt so good. And Jared came home last night after seeing clients and he wasn't feeling good.
No.
Exhausted from the weekend.
Yeah.
Having to teach all day, then see clients until 8:30 last night.
Damn.
And then he came home and we ate some oodles of noodles. And I think that's the name of the restaurant. And then we basically watched a little YouTube. I'm talking about a little bit. And then he was like, I just need to go to bed. So we went to bed. And I got up this morning and started it all over again.
Again, the parallels between our lives. What was really funny is that after I got done cleaning and whatnot, I looked over at Mytho and he was like, hey, what do you want to do for dinner? And this is just how exhausted mentally I've been. I was like, I don't want to fucking cook, none of this shit. We ordered a pizza.
Mm-hmm.
A pizza with cheese sticks, dude. From Papa John's.
You took medication?
I had to take 2, and I still, it did something to me. But it was the depths of depravity I had to reach, where I was like, let's just fucking get a pizza, dude. I can't remember the last time I ordered a pizza.
But you know what?
What?
CreepyCon was awesome.
It was incredible. I really, really enjoyed it this year. Shout out to everybody that we saw there.
Shout out to the Brew Crew that all stopped by, giving Jacob the deal.
But we'll talk about more of that later.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's play a game. Man.
Let's play a game.
Which
game do you want to do first?
Let's do the question game.
Okay.
All right.
You mean dumb questions to ask your dummy friends?
Dumb, stupid, idiot friends.
Okay.
All right.
You go first.
Food, because I'm hungry. It's date night, so I can't wait. Maybe you're going to give me some inspiration where we're going to go.
Okay.
Well, maybe not with this one. If you had to wear food as clothing, what would you pick?
Oh, God.
I immediately thought of that Gaga
dress. I thought about that too. You know what? I'm going to assume that I've had time after the surgery to recover and I feel good about my body. I'm going to wear cabbage leaves as a loincloth.
Fuck, dude. That's exactly. I was going to say like fig leaves. I don't know if you could eat them. Fuck. I guess,
you can.
I think for me, if I had to pick something, I don't know, man. Well, depending on if it's, depending on the setting, maybe some whipped cream. Hey, how you doing? Hey.
Anyway. All righty. I do have a suggestion for you.
Okay.
It's going to require a little travel. Do you know where Highwire is?
Highwire Brewery?
Yep.
Here in Knoxville? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've been there a handful of times.
You have?
At least from what I can
right
remember.
Across from the school, the elementary school.
Yeah.
Right beside of Highwire is a restaurant called Red Bud.
Red Bud?
Uh-huh.
Never heard of it.
I know. It's a best kept secret.
Seriously?
I promise you. Okay?
Promise.
Their pot roast and mashed potatoes with the side of broccoli. I may
my mouth is fucking.
Jesus, it's so good.
I love a good pot roast, dude.
It is so good. But everything they have We have never had a bad experience. The drinks are out of this world. They've got multiple different kinds of beer because they're right there. So, yeah, you wanted that's the reference.
That's the recommendation.
That's the recommendation. And it's a mid-level. It's not like...
It's not going to break the bank.
Not going to break the bank.
Well, I'm fine. Even if it does, Daddy's got my wallet looking fat right now. I gotta spend some money.
So, did you like getting paid immediately after the event?
Dude, you're so classy with it. You hand me an envelope. I'm like, oh, nice.
Dinner on Sunday was so righteous. It was just so good.
That shrimp and grits I got.
Honestly, is that what you got?
Yeah, I got the shrimp and grits, which the cheesy grits also kind of fucked my stomach up when it takes some lactate. But dude, I think we've talked about it on the air, but Sunspot in Knoxville has got the best appetizer I think I've ever had.
Oh, absolutely.
And it's just pickled vegetables with a hummus.
Black bean hummus.
Oh my God.
Sunspot, not a sponsor, is on UT campus.
Mm-hmm.
And CreepyCon was at the Knoxville Convention Center, which is at the head of campus.
Yeah.
And
like a 3-minute drive.
Yeah, and Sunspot's at the tail of campus, if you will. So we went from the head to the tail.
Well, it was funny. We'll have to post it somewhere on social media, but I was wearing the most fucked up face paint, like special effects paint.
Our special little face painter was there. She's so cute.
I love her.
And Jacob went all out. For those of you who don't know, Sunday, August 2nd was a day in which Jacob wasn't happy.
No.
Well, he got happy, but he wasn't happy because he turned 31.
Although, by the way, the gifts, I'll just talk about it live on air. Mm-hmm. Ed and Jerry got me some really awesome gifts. They got me these metal ingots of reliefs of very famous creatures from Dungeons and Dragons. And
it's the books, yeah. The creature, the monster book, the player handbook, and
I think like another like a beast reference thing.
Yeah.
I didn't take them out of the package, obviously, because they are one of 9,995, and I have them displayed in my game corner right now. It's going to be really dope.
That's what we did. When I got them, I'm like,
Wait, did you guys get some for yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah. Dude. I got the same ones because I thought those were the coolest.
Oh, dude, yeah. Fuck yeah.
But that wasn't the coolest gift.
What?
That wasn't the coolest gift.
It wasn't the coolest gift.
What was the coolest gift?
It was a really sweet card that you got me.
No.
Cool.
No, that's no.
No. He got me, like, I don't know when I said it the other day, but I was like, dude, I really want like one of these badass advent calendars that have the Far Side comics on it. And he got me like a fucking,
it's a year.
Oh, it's a full year?
It's a full year.
Holy shit. So I got that. I was really, really excited about that.
Actually, that was more Jared than me. The ingots were, I mean, it's from both of us, but you know what I'm saying, the ideals.
But both of those are like, hands down, like perfect gifts for me. Like, one is just dope and nerdy. The other one's utilitarian, which I really enjoy. Even the shirt. I got some socks that I'm really excited about.
I got socks that I'm really excited about because they're Sam socks.
Oh, my God, this guy. I completely forgot we were playing a game.
Okay. Numbers.
Numbers, okay.
On a scale of 1 to 10,
okay,
how active do you like your vacations? 0 being sun lounger potato, all the way up to 10 being let's climb Mount Everest.
Oh, no, dude. I've talked about this extensively with you off air, but my vacations, I don't do shit, man. The phone stays off and in the cabin of the room, and I don't do anything besides go, I'll take another beer. That's all I do. What about you?
Well, there was that one time you were on a boat with a storm.
Oh, man, my God, that one. Yeah, go back to the first season. I think that's when I talked about it. But yeah, the great lean, I think everybody referred to it as.
Yeah.
So a fat 0 on my scale.
Okay. I'm going to say that it depends on when and where.
Okay.
If I'm going on a vacation to the mountains,
Yeah.
I am a -0. I'm like, I don't want to do anything but whatever I want to do.
Yeah.
Hot tub, sleep in,
yeah.
go to bed early, stay up late, watch all the horror movies, especially Cabin in the Woods.
Oh, yeah. Classic.
And go for dinners because I'm not going to cook and all that.
Yeah.
If I go out to more of a beachy place, I'm probably going to be a 5 because I like to go putt-putt. I like to, I like to go to the beach a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And at the beach, we're not just sitting there. We're like in the water and building sand stuff.
I don't even do that. I barely ever get in the water on any of these vacations I've been on. I don't swim. I don't do shit.
We'll be poolside the whole time if we can when we're not at the beach. So I'd be a 5 on that. Yeah,
it's a good one. All right, I got an objects question.
Okay.
What object would you grab first if your house was burning down? And to make it easy, let's assume you got your wallet, your social security, birth certificate, all this shit, your passports.
After 2020,
After 2020.
this is going to change. This changed. I would grab our safe.
Okay.
Okay. I'd have to unbolt it and all that.
Good luck.
But once I open it, I can unbolt the interior and pull it out.
Yeah.
It's a security safe. Yeah, it would be the safe. I would also grab our life book that has all our tax information and everything in it because it has a lot of important information, our marriage certificate, all that.
Yeah.
I would grab all that. It won't quite fit into the drawer. We would have it in the safe. But once you pull the inside of the safe out, you can just walk away with it.
Yeah.
So that's what I would get.
I think for me, obviously assuming that all the more important shit, like I don't have to pick it.
Yep.
I would say a Thomas, probably.
That's probably a good decision.
Uh,
Although if you just leave the door open, Thomas will go on his own. But I think, you've come so far
I know.
with Thomas
I really have.
that your first thought was, I need to get Thomas out.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think from a more responsible, like my true honest answer is I would have to grab my guns.
Mm-hmm.
Mainly because I don't want bullets just going off like crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I would pick.
Okay. So here's the last question. Which player is most likely to accidentally break something in a museum? Which player is, and I'm going to narrow this down for you. We're going to just use the Small Raven Media crew. Which player is most likely to accidentally break something in a museum?
I'm gonna say it's a toss up between me or Jared, only because sometimes when we're joking around and having fun, we start grabbing at each other, like we're at the gym, and I could see us fucking knocking over a statue or some shit.
Yes.
Or I could see Jared coming up behind somebody and scaring them, and then they would knock the vase over or some shit.
And he does that all the time. I've got some local stuff that I want to remind you of, Jacob.
Okay.
Everybody else that's in the Metro Knoxville and East Tennessee area, the University of Tennessee Knoxville will begin moving back into campus next week. Supposedly, based on campus information, it's between August 9th and the 14th, and then school will be in full effect. Also, next week, on August 10th, that's Monday, Knox County schools start already.
God damn.
For a half day, and then they're in full mode for the rest of the time. Sadly, they cut a bunch of positions this year, so classrooms are going to be even more crowded.
Oh, yeah.
Lastly, I really, you know how much I love the Knoxville Zoo. And I just found out through an email that the Knoxville Zoo is having a contest, which I'm going to enter. But this is something that I would like the Brew Crew to help me with. I'm going to enter this contest on behalf of the Brew Crew. Okay. And so I would like for the Brew Crew to go out to Facebook and to our Facebook, the Cracked Cauldron, and to give us suggestions on names for the new baby panda.
Oh, yeah.
Names for the new baby panda.
Is there just one, or is there multiple?
I think there's just one.
What name are you going to pick?
What they've got to tell me.
You know, it'd be sick if it's a girl. Sybil.
Sybil?
That'd be sick. You just throw all of her weight behind it.
Yeah. So, Brew Crew, go out to Facebook. Don't go to our Instagram. Don't go anywhere else because I won't look at it there. Just go to Facebook and like, subscribe, do all the things. Follow us and give us a recommendation on what to name the Knoxville Zoo's newest edition, that baby panda. And I will enter the contest for us.
Hell yeah.
So, yeah, this past weekend was tiresome.
Yeah, it was. Before we get too into it, I'm really anxious because you have an actual nice looking envelope this time.
Yeah,
see that? It's got a raven and it says Jacob's Numbers Game on it.
So you go ahead and sign the back of that.
Yep, I can confirm it is sealed. I cannot get in. Boom, there's
Look at that autograph. You had a lot of practice.
A lot of practice.
There's mine. So, Jacob,
yes, sir.
You are not trying to guess the numbers. You're trying to guess the rules. Mm-hmm. So, let's see. What will your first guess be?
I actually have a really good strategy this time. Okay. So, the first guesses are going to be boring. 1, 2, 3.
That does not meet the rule.
Okay.
All
right.
Remember, Jacob, that you can guess your second one anytime, and before we sign off, you'll do your third one.
I've got a great feeling. I feel like I'm going to get this one this time. All right. Dude, I've been itching. Let's talk about it. CreepyCon.
Well, I thought we could do it in pros and cons.
Okay.
There's not a lot of cons.
No.
I will say the one con was, maybe two, but the biggest con for us was the fact that throughout the program year that we've been planning for CreepyCon up until Thursday night, after staffing had already been decided and payroll had already been cut for it because we pay everybody at the end, up until that moment, I think it was 8 o'clock Thursday night, we thought that the advertised times were the advertised times. And we were very impressed with those times. And then they sent out a email that said people can upgrade their tickets to VIP for $20, and that will get you in 1 hour prior.
Yep. It was very, it just, I don't want to say anything like I took it personally, but it's kind of hard not to because that was our weekend that we had been looking forward to all week or all year, to then later find out that oh shit, we actually have to get there a full hour early on all of these days now.
And
an hour and a half early actually because we have to set up.
Yep. And to everybody out there, we have to go ahead of time to make sure that we're set up. And I felt sorry for the other vendors. We some of them are the only people. So on Friday, we went, all three of us went early, or all four of us went early that day and just did the thing. It was a short day. On Saturday, we got there. Thankfully, we got to leave a little early because we had things that we thought we were supposed to do. And wound up that deliveries didn't happen and we couldn't make that happen.
Yeah.
But we also found out the strength of our power bank.
Yes, that thing was dope. We had it was funny because we were there obviously promoting Appalachian Horror Fest, but we actually got a handful of inquiries about what is that power thing you got going on?
Yep.
So I was it was pretty dope. I like that thing.
Excuse me. I was very impressed with the amount of vendors that they had. It seemed like they cut back just a little bit.
Yeah.
It was a little differently laid out this year. I have to admit, I got lost trying to find certain booths.
It was weird how easily that actually happened this year. Yeah.
The Magic the Gathering card guy was there, and I think
you, D-man, taking all my money.
I think between you and Jared, he probably made out like a bandit.
Oh yeah, not even halfway through day 2, he was like, "Yeah, I've already made my booth fee. Everything else is gravy now."
Yeah, I saw one girl, and I didn't realize the price difference between Magic the Gathering and the Yu-Gi-Oh cards that he had.
Oh God, yeah, dude.
So
He also had some Pokemon cards.
Yeah,
out there too.
There was a Yu-Gi-Oh card that this girl wanted, and it was $58.
Yeah,
and I'm like, the most I saw on Magic the Gathering was like a $50 card, and it was like it annihilated everybody.
Wait, did you guys not? Oh man, you guys should have asked him. He's got a binder of really expensive Magic cards that he doesn't keep out on the table because he doesn't want somebody shoplifting it.
Yeah.
But yeah, he had some heat in that thing.
And we got to hang out with our buddy from Bones and Beyond.
Yeah. Super cool dude, Braxton. Wow, I love him.
He's so cool.
He's just such a chill, awesome guy. In fact, a couple of the members of his organization actually have been coming to our self-defense class.
That's awesome.
Really cool.
The thing I like is he is just a phenomenal artist.
Oh yeah,
and I've been talking to him about doing some art for the podcasts. So
and he'll be at AHF this year.
Yep, he's going to be at AHF, which we might as well go ahead and say AHF is in full swing. We have always been very respectful of other cons, but we start the day after with our advertising and promotions of the festival, and that happened to be yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And the website is in a renovation for 2026, and we continue to get sponsors and vendors. We're almost full of vendors, and it's not even August yet.
Nice.
I mean, it's August now, but we were full before August. So shout out to our crew this weekend.
Oh yeah! Everybody
shout out to
crushed it
to Ollie and Jared and V and Starla and Presley. Jacob and I could not have done it without you.
Nope.
Also, a shout out to the Brew Crew. Y'all show up.
Yeah.
Y'all show out too. So glad that you all came out. What was your favorite part?
I mean, for me, outside of the fact that I just get to do this is so cool. I think a lot of people don't realize what a cool opportunity it is to kind of like have a behind the scenes view of how these cons operate. You get to walk past the lines of people that are just attending. You kind of feel cool. So I always like that. But
I know it's outside my nature to say this, but you are cool.
Oh, thanks, man. I think that my personal favorite part, just from a con standpoint, Guar was there. And I love Guar. And they were within an eye shot of our booth. And they were walking around, just super cool guys.
They're very cool. They I was surprised they were throwing up waves and stuff as we were walking by. I will say, I have watched their videos and listened to their music, but I didn't really know the story until you had mentioned it, but then I watched a video about it. Guar used to be a punk rock band.
Yep.
And they couldn't get anybody to open for them.
Yeah.
And they created Guar to be the opening act. And they did that for several months. But what they noticed was that Guar, people were coming out in masses to see them, but they wouldn't stay for the main act, which was
they
them.
Took their costumes off and were like, all right, cool, our opener's done. They were like, are you ready, Cincinnati? And everybody would be gone. So they just kind of made it a full-time thing. And to be honest, too, I don't like their music per se. I don't sit down and listen to it, right? But just from a perspective of people that are so out of the mainstream, always against establishment in any real form, especially
hate
censorship.
Trump.
Yeah. The fact that they're executing effigies of Trump on stage as part of their act is just so funny. And they just seem like really cool dudes. I just really like them. And I also really, really liked everybody that wished me a happy birthday. That was very, very, very sweet. I got some gifts from some vendors. And it made me really, really happy to see Candy by Roe She was there again this year.
Mm-hmm.
And interestingly enough, Brew Crew, if you recall, we've probably talked about her 2 CreepyCons ago because she was our neighbor then. And that con, she did, respectfully, she really wasn't moving that much. She sells like candies, breads, cookies, stuff like that. She makes all herself. And this year, though,
Sold out
oh my
every day.
God, she was money hand over fist. I forget how much she said, like 108 extra pans of bread she ended up having to make just to get through Sunday.
Yep.
And I was buying these like chocolate dipped nutty butter fucking cookies. Oh my Christ.
He was also buying, and I don't remember which booth you were buying them from, but he was buying chocolate covered
espresso beans. It was from her too.
Oh, was it from her?
I would start every con
every morning with a whole bag of these chocolate covered espresso beans, and by lunch he was wired.
Oh my God. This is crazy. But yeah,
but that's why I loved going to the cons with you, because we just get to make fools out of ourselves.
Oh man, yeah. And the breakdown took no time at all. Everything about the con this year, I just really, really enjoyed, man.
I will say there was one thing that it was at the very end that kind of perturbed me.
Which was?
It wasn't so much about the con. Do you remember as we went up the escalator, I went up the elevator, but we were walking out to load everything in. As soon as I hit the fucking door, I couldn't see a damn thing.
Yeah, because it's like we were in a fucking basement, a climate-controlled basement all night.
A cold climate-controlled basement. And then we went out into the most hot, muggy, swamp-ass
just environment.
Environment. And then all of a sudden, my glasses were just fogged over. But, it was okay. The whole weekend was great. We got to see so many of the people that are in our community. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to say the horror community, but that's not kind of where our podcast falls, but that's where Small Raven Media falls, and we're horror adjacent.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, it was a good weekend. I got to see some good shows.
Oh yeah.
We started walking around, and they started strapping people in with fish hooks and all that, and I have to walk. I can't. I got to walk away. And that's that. I'm not trying to yuck anybody's yum. No, if that's your gig, have at it. Just don't ask me to be in the room.
By the way, I wasn't
makes
able to
my wiener hurt.
I know. I wasn't able to catch it, but who won the cosplay contest?
I don't know. I saw the kids. Oh. They gave multiple awards out because they did it in like 3-year age gaps.
Oh, okay.
So we went over there and was there to see that, thinking it was something else. But
what did you think was the most unique booth that you saw?
In all honesty?
Yeah.
In all honesty, I would have to say our booth, because we were set up at a different angle than everybody else.
Yeah, we were.
We were giving everything away. There was nothing we were selling.
Nope.
And there was never a time where we didn't have people in front of our booth. And by the way, when I say giving away, people had to win it.
Yeah, we had a little spin the wheel game like we had at FrankenCon.
Yeah. So we had, I kind of watched for engagement. Our booth had more engagement than any other booth.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I was telling you this when we were recapping at Sunspot. There can't be a single fucking person that was at CreepyCon for more than 5 minutes that could claim that they had not heard about Appalachian Horror Fest or Small Raven Media.
Well, I mean, it's not like, our famous logo, the witch, wasn't on everything we did, from our backdrop pop-up to the pop-up stands that we have, to the tablecloths, to everything. It's just witch drenched. Mm-hmm. And we got more compliments on our booth than ever before.
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, dude, we got it down to a science at this point.
Yep. And I really like the whole shtick of, pushing buttons. Mm-hmm. So
that joke. Mm-hmm. It landed almost every time.
Yep.
I think my favorite booth, there was a lady who had set up a diorama booth. And I won't get into the prices, but they were out of my price range. I will say that much. But she had this amazing diorama of Fox Mulder's office from the X-Files that if I were a rich man, that thing would have been coming home with me.
Yeah, absolutely. All of her work was phenomenal. That's a good word. Well, another year.
Another year gone.
Gone.
We did it.
Done it. Done did it. Jacob, have you heard? Appalachian Horror Fest is back this October.
The one in Knoxville? With the storytellers, the vendors, the music, and all that spooky mountain magic?
That's the one. Saturday, October 10th at the Holiday Inn at Cedar Bluff. A full day of folklore, paranormal fun, and creative arts.
You're talking about vendors, panels, live music, and stories that'll stay with me long after the sun goes down.
Exactly. It's Appalachian's own celebration of mystery, storytelling, and imagination. Join us at Appalachian Horror Fest 2026, where stories come alive.
I got another guess for the numbers game real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to guess 169.
That does not meet the rule.
Damn. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Last season, we did Am I the Asshole?
Okay.
And it was a very popular episode, and we've had people want us to bring it back. And so this episode, since we were going to be talking about CreepyCon, and we knew that wasn't going to take a full episode, I thought that we would do a couple of these.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
so
I do enjoy these quite a bit. Now, we're answering these earnestly, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Okay.
So I'll go first. Am I the asshole for telling my cousin that's why you're single?
All right, here we go.
Yesterday, I went to the beach with my aunt and one of my cousins. I'm the youngest in the group at 37. Today is my birthday, and we were celebrating early by going out to the beach. Drinking was involved, which is likely why I blew up like I did.
Ooh, here we go.
We know that's never a good thing. Mm-hmm. We had been at the beach for a few hours by this point, and were debating extending our parking for a bit more.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. My cousin, Mel, starts loudly trying to get me to turn around and look at a woman walking by. He was saying some pretty vulgar stuff like, "You just know she likes it dirty in the butt."
What the fuck?
And other random gross comments.
How old is this guy? Did she say?
Older than him. He was the youngest.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah. He was saying it loudly enough that she could hear, and when she passed us, she turned and looked at us. So I looked at him and said, "That's why you're single." He kind of laughed and said something to me in an attempt to clap back, but then said, "That's a hurtful thing to say, right?" I told him that I wasn't really concerned with his hurt feelings after all the gross shit he had said while he basically catcalled that woman walking by. This resulted in us both shouting at each other and just packing up to leave. After dropping him off at his apartment, my aunt, his mother, said I didn't need to be mean to him. But if you're standing around shouting vulgar shit, don't be surprised, Pikachu face, when someone calls you out for it. Was I really wrong? Am I the asshole because of what I said and because I said I didn't care about his feelings? Extra information. Not sure this context is needed, but I'm 37 female. I mostly called him out because I was just grossed out by what he was saying.
Seems pretty easy for me to answer this. Yeah, you're not the asshole.
Yeah, I don't think you're the asshole. In fact, I think that the rest of the family should have been on your side and should have been just as should have been just as upset about his behavior as yours.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of weird fucking family dynamic you got going on, but I know that if I, at 31, made a comment like that in front of my mom,
31.
I don't think my mom...
Your mom would beat the fuck out of you.
Exactly. Like,
and you would deserve it.
1,000%. So I don't know what kind of trashy, I hate to say it that way, but what kind of trashy situation you've got where a grown man can say stuff about like a woman taking it up the butt in front of his mom. I mean, know what kind of weird fucking things going on there, bro.
Exactly. If somebody had said that about you, I would have just agreed because I know it's true. Well, but
I'm
trying to make light of this, but it's just a gross situation.
It's gross. You're not the asshole. It's weird that you even questioned if you're the asshole or not. Like,
absolutely.
Sexually harassing somebody in public,
yeah,
regardless of any kind of context, is just lame.
And the fact that his mother tried to make you feel bad makes her a bad person.
Yeah. So
you are not the asshole.
All right, this one's a little bit of a doozy. You ready for it?
I am.
All right. The title of it is, Am I the asshole for going no contact with my mom after giving her tempting circumstances to cross the boundary I set? A little bit of a trap. I like that. I've recently gone no contact with my mother after she immediately crossed a boundary I set. My mother has always been overbearing, slightly emotionally abusive, and selfish. She, of course, does not see herself this way. I have been distancing myself from her over the last few years, and she has become obsessed with either coming down to see me or me coming home to visit. I have zero desire to do either. There was an incident recently where she demanded that I come home for an event, telling me I will be there, and she repeatedly tried to plan a trip nearby to me, casually mentioning she could just swing by for the day. I've made it clear that this is not happening or okay. She's used to getting her way with my younger siblings and father through either putting her foot down, throwing a fit, and crying until people cave. I've been married to a woman for a few years now who does not take shit from anyone and does not tolerate people being disrespectful to me. Go you. It's helped me learn what boundaries are and that I'm not a bad person for having them. This situation with my mother has been brewing for a very long time, and this was just a straw that broke the camel's back. My wife and I travel to a specific spot twice a year and have done so for the last 3. We go in the same months each year as well, and we have a trip coming up in September, the 6th through the 12th. A couple of months ago, my mother brought up that she wanted to go to this place on a certain weekend during September, when an event is taking place. We were already planning on being there for the event, so made a half-ass effort to steer her towards a different event weekend. Same event is happening then too, and the issue was dropped. A few weeks ago, she got more insistent on floating the idea of going. No plans were actually made, but she was looking at the weekend after Labor Day, so the 10th through the 13th. Because there are 2 events, 2 nights in a row that she wanted to do, they take place through all of October, September, and August. She was very specific with the dates via text. All of this was being presented in a way that I could tell she was fishing for information or an invite because those were the dates we went last year. My wife made an effort to dissuade her from that specific time. Mother works for herself and has Fridays off, so she could go at any time, but it did not work. We couldn't tell if she knew when we were going. A mutual friend knew the dates, but was unlikely to have shared that info, and was guessing our dates based off of previous years, or, least likely, was just picking a random time. After speaking to the mutual friend to see if they had said anything, they didn't, we decided we had 2 options. Continue to pretend we weren't going at the same time, which seemed immature and too much work, or share our dates and make it explicitly clear that we did not want to be joined on our trip because this is a week for my wife and I to reconnect and my week to relax from an exceptionally high-stress job. I made it clear that this was my preference, that we would appreciate if she picked a different weekend because our plans were already purchased, and that if she decided to move forward with those dates, I would not be in contact with her, and we would not be available for anything, and we were to be left alone. This wouldn't have happened and would have resulted in multiple texts every day asking us to join them for lunch, the pool, dinner, etc. We don't eat with them because we go to this place specifically to try foods, and my siblings won't eat anything besides pizza and chicken nuggets. So everything is always about accommodation for that. Mind you, they're early 20s. She said she understood, and we discussed going on a cruise over the Xmas holiday as a compromise. And that's where we left it. Here's where I may be the asshole. I knew my mom wouldn't be able to resist doing something stupid with the date info. My wife was optimistic, but I knew better. And honestly, cutting contact has been a long time coming, so this was just part of the motivation for just giving her the dates. I just wanted to see if she could resist or if she would take the rope to hang with instead. The literal next day, my mom called me to let me know that they were going to the same hotel and place for vacation, except now it would be September the 6th through the 10th, overlapping more nights of our trip. She claimed it was the only time that they could go, even though she had previously mentioned that the 10th through the 13th was the only time she could go before. I hung up on her and sent her a text telling her that I was disappointed with her decision, that due to the circumstances of her choosing to be even more invasive on my vacation plans, I would not be attending a future event coming up with the family, that I did not want to be contacted by her, and that she should also not be contacting my wife. I then blocked her. Whew. Since then, friends and family who were aware of the situation have said they're honestly not surprised and that they've seen it coming. That part does make me feel a little better. I've also heard that she's telling people that I said, quote, some very mean things, end quote, to her, which my text was very factual and to the point. So I'm guessing she's interpreting that in an interesting way. My siblings are only getting her sides of things because I'm trying to keep things neutral for them. They are extremely sheltered and can't understand. So they keep trying to tell me to call her or pass messages for her. And I can tell she's used their phone to text me a couple of times. She's contacted my wife on social media, but she's left things unread for the time being. I've honestly been feeling like a weight has been lifted, but at the same time, going no contact with a parent seems a little sucky. So am I the asshole?
Well,
That's a doozy,
it's
bro.
a doozy. And I've got mixed opinions.
Okay.
I'm going to say this first. When I went no contact with my family,
Yeah.
it was out of a necessity for my personal mental health.
Yeah.
And if someone is not respecting your boundaries, and it's obvious that the mother was not, we don't know about the rest of the family, but the mother was not,
Yeah.
then I think you have to make it clear and do something like this. Now, the thing that I will say is I made it clear to my family that if boundaries weren't respected, made clear what the boundaries were, but if boundaries weren't respected, I would have to go no contact.
Yeah.
The only difference in this situation is that they made it clear and went no contact, as
Yeah.
opposed to making it clear, seeing what happened, and then going no contact.
I see what you're saying. Yeah. You waited, you laid the boundaries down, said you cross this line, I'm going no contact. They basically just, it sounds like for the first time, actually stood up to their mom, which is going to throw that completely a curveball, right? And then instead of pontificating it, explaining themselves some more, be like, no, this is a problem. You always do this. It's overbearing, blah, blah, blah. They just kind of threw the hand grenade in the room and then shut the door.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I want to be clear also. I think there's a misconception about boundaries in our world today.
What do you mean?
Well, I think people have boundaries, and then if somebody crosses them, that's when they get upset. They don't tell people what those boundaries are before they get upset about it.
Yeah.
You know, here's how I will say this. I don't think that you can get upset with someone about them breaching your boundaries if you've never expressly set them up as a boundary.
Yeah. It's not, you and I have talked about this a lot off air, but something that me and Ed typically really agree on is that we're going to say mental health, but this also extends to boundaries. Your mental health and your boundaries are not the world's responsibility. Now, when it's a loved one or a close companion, you have to communicate.
You have to communicate. And it sounds, in this situation, I'm going to say, I don't think that you're being an asshole. I think you jumped the gun.
Yeah.
I will also say, it sounds like from what you said about your mother that it was going to wind up this way anyway. So maybe you just took the shortcut. Mm-hmm. But I always think that you have to give everybody the benefit of the doubt when it comes to boundaries until they break them. And they hadn't been broken yet.
And for all intents and purposes,
or breached.
For all intents and purposes, this mother can just be a hag, just a horrible person, honestly. But she's going to have to pick up the pieces and work backwards. Mm-hmm. Because the real issues that you have is that your mother is so intrusive into your life that you as a grown man with your wife, you've already started your life, that you don't have any breathing room. She's going to walk away from this going, wow, he went no contact just because of his beach vacation? Like, that's not fair to her. Even if she is a bad person, that's not fair.
Right. That's why I say you have to not only explain your boundary, and when I say explain, you have to make it clear what the boundary is, but why.
Yeah.
Right? And that's sometimes hard because we don't like confrontation.
Yeah.
But you were willing to confront them. And here's the other side of it. And I'm definitely not taking the mom's side in this. But I think that if I put myself in that place, this may be all she knows. Like, this may be how her family treated her.
Yeah.
It may be histrionic. Is that the right word? Historical?
Historical.
It may be historical for her. And she thinks she's being the best mom she possibly can be.
Especially if what he said at the beginning, where it sounds like she kind of browbeats the entire family, the husband and the other siblings, until anybody checks her, she thinks that this is just business as usual. Mm-hmm. And it's been going on for decades. I'd be really curious to see an update if she showed up to the beach and the resort, you know, looking for them.
Yeah, I would like an update as well.
I personally know just a handful of people, but I personally know a handful of people who have gone no contact with their family after this last presidential election. Mm-hmm. And while I can completely understand some of these people's decisions that I know, I still think going no contact, it's a very serious decision. And it doesn't just affect the person that you're doing it to, which honestly, this sounds like kind of like what his main thing was. Like, I finally get to take some power back from my mom and she's going to have to deal with this. But it's also a decision that severely impacts yourself too.
Right. Not just that, but it's going to impact your relationship with your father.
Yep.
It's going to impact your relationship with your siblings, your aunts, your uncles, the entire family, cousins.
Yeah.
So I think I think it is absolutely the right decision to make if it's the right decision for you. I know that sounds like a misnomer, but I think that you have to give it a bunch of thought. Part of my grieving process that I'm going through is that I was no contact with my mother when she passed away.
Yeah.
And I didn't get a chance to tell her anything or to be there, you know? And I want to make it clear, I love my mother. And in her own way, I know she loved me. But those two things were not the same.
Yeah.
So.
Not to build a straw man, but it feels similar, even though I know it's two very different things. Morally and ethically, this situation also feels like those dumbass prank videos that I've seen on the internet where people intentionally booby trap like a bike, have it tied with some fishing wire that nobody can see, and they leave it in a high crime area in the hopes that somebody will jump on it, speed away, and then wreck for their footage. I find that morally wrong too.
Yeah.
I don't think that that's appropriate at all to do something
Right.
like that. In a similar situation, this hotel vacation, you were setting the trap.
Yeah, you set a trap. Now, I will say, speaking of those videos that you're talking about, I find it reprehensible, and I don't think that it's morally reprehensible with the guy who set out to, how many porch pirates there are,
Yeah.
and he just has it explode like glitter.
Yeah, see, that's funny.
Yeah, they don't get hurt,
Yeah.
but they may get like a semi-permanent ink on them or something like that, because people should not be stealing things from your porch.
I know. And we're coming up on Christmas.
Yep.
Which, by the way, I need to start buying Christmas gifts myself. So I guess to put a bow on that, pun fully intended, I think that if you are the asshole in this situation, it's exactly like what Ed said. You jumped the gun. You didn't explain why. I think that that's what makes you the asshole.
So we're going to call you the taint.
Yeah, you're the taint of this
Yeah.
situation.
Yes, you are a taint.
Hope you had a good vacation, though.
Yeah, I hope you had a good vacation. Okay, Jacob, last guess.
Final guess. Let's go crazy. Let's do -8, 25, and 1.
It doesn't meet the rule.
I don't know what kind of rule.
Two of the numbers meet the rule,
Okay.
but not exactly.
Okay.
Okay?
Wow. Okay. So I just need to do like real random ass guesses.
Evidently.
Usually, what I try to do is I try to make a series of numbers and then have a pattern in my head of why I picked those numbers. That was just a fucking spaghetti against the wall shit.
Yeah, I think some upfront spaghetti is probably good. Brew Crew, thank you all for joining us for this episode. We hope that your summer has been going well.
Yeah.
We hope that you're getting your kids back in school. If you got kids, we hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and we will see you in a week.
Yeah. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Now, family, you adults have a few chores to do. Go on over to ravensvale.com and see about doing your chores on social media. Follow us on all the social media platforms that we've made available just for you folks. Like, listen, subscribe, and follow wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you don't mind, leave us a good rating and a kind comment. You can find The Cauldron on your favorite podcast platform. And again, make sure you hit that follow button to stay up to date with our latest episodes.
The Cracked Cauldron is a production of Small Raven Media. Today's episode was hosted by Ed Bolden Greer and Jacob A. Garner. Audio engineering and sound design by Nick Devan at Nicky D Sound. Copyrighted 2025 Small Raven Media. All rights reserved.